Hello, YugiTube. This is copy 7789, of course. Um, Coming at you guys with my Banlist predictions. Now, I'll bring the screen up in a second as I go through what I have. I'm actually going to be separating this video into three parts. The first one is going to be the cards that I think are going to be banned. And then the second one are the cards that I think are going to be limited. And then the final one are the cards that I think will be semi-limited and come off the ban list to 3. Um, so, yeah. Without further ado, I'm just going to get right into it. Okay. So, as you can see here, the first card that I have is Blackluster Soldier Envoy, the beginning. Um, I don't know why this card ever came off the list. And especially with Chaos Dragons and everything like that around now, this card just does not need to be around anymore. It is a huge body. I understand with Priority gone, it's not as broken, but it's still just an incredibly broken card. It's relatively easy to summon, and its effects are just way too broken. Um, it was banned before for a reason, and I think it should have stayed that way. However, um, I just absolutely think it needs to be banned. All right. Next one is Monster Reborn. Um, this card has seen its enough playing time, in my opinion. Um, the fact that it can single-handedly turn a game around is just incredible. It's free summoning. It's a free summoning condition. You only go even on it, obviously, but it's still free. You activate Monster Reborn, take their big monster, and possibly even steal a win that shouldn't have been yours. In my opinion, it doesn't allow you to play the game of Yu-Gi-Oh, and that's why it needs to go away. Um, and I don't know. I've heard some people debating that they don't think this card needs to be hit. I have absolutely no idea why you would say that Monster Reborn doesn't need to be hit, but that's just stupid. Monster Reborn needs to go. Next card, we all know and love, Future Fusion. Absolutely deserves to be banned. Obviously, first of all, because of Chaos Dragons. But then also because of the other stupid OTKs that it enables. First of all, with heroes now, especially because they have the dark one, you can use it to dump a hero and a Zephyros into the grave, bounce it back to your hand, and then activate it again, which is 4 cards into your graveyard, or 3 hero monsters into your graveyard that you can use for miracle fusions. And if they don't get rid of the future fusion, you're still gonna get a fusion monster out, and so on and so forth. And then also for stupid OTKs that it sets up, like the Jinzo OTKs or whatever. I mean, don't get me wrong, those aren't as consistent. However, it's still one of those cards that enables something like that. And that's absolutely why I think it needs to go. Next, you have Leviair, the Sea Dragon. Now, the main reason I hit this card is because of Dino Rabbit. I understand Rabbit. People think Rabbit is the problem, and I think Rabbit might get hit as well. I think Rabbit might go to 2. However, Leviair is the problem. It allows you to continue to reuse your rescue rabbits. Leviair is the reason why Rabbit consistently can get their Evolzar monsters onto the field. And it's really easy to make because level 3s are everywhere, and rank 3s are the easiest rank to make out of any of them. So yeah, I definitely think that Leviair will, I definitely think it'll hit the ban list. Another card, Mind Control. Um, just, all I can really say about Mind Control is Brain Control's hit. Now I realize you can't attack after activating Mind Control, but it's one of those things now with Ixies having been incorporated into the meta, and in fact being the one of the top types of monsters now in the meta, and Synchro still being around, where you can take your opponent's monsters and use them for a Synchro or an Ixie summon. It doesn't need to happen, and it's one of those cards that yet again If you have a monster on field that can't get over your opponent's monster and they top deck this, it can allow you to win the game, or steal the game, or it can allow your opponent to steal the game from you if you're winning from then on. So yeah, mind control absolutely deserves to go. And then the final card that I have banned is Sangan. Um, the searchability of this card is just incredible. Um, it's usable with Tour Guide, obviously. That's another reason why I think it needs to be hit. And the fact that it can absolutely get you whatever you need, it's just too broken. And it's really, really easy to deal with. Or it's really, really easy um, to use. Like, Sangan, I like the idea behind searchers. I don't like the idea behind a searcher like this. It gets you just about everything you could want in the game at the moment. Because a lot of the decent to good monsters are 1500 or less attack, at least of the of any of the archetypes that are out right now. Like Insectors, it gets you any Insector you need other than Centipede. But those are really the two that you're not. Though it's really the one that you're not going to get. You're going to get either Hornet or Dragonfly. So yeah, and then windups. It allows you to get to Shark, Magician, Rat, Rabbit, anything you could need. Plus, it's used with the tour guide in there, and then in a lot of other decks, it can get it. Like I said, it can get everything you need, which is why I think it deserves to be banned. So yeah, I hope you guys liked it. At least the first part of the ban this video. Um, Stay tuned for my limited list tomorrow. Hopefully, I'll have that sometime in the morning or early afternoon. We'll see. Um, so yeah, that's it, guys. Like I said, make sure you stay tuned for part two, and then part three will probably be on Friday at some point. And if not Friday, I'll have it on Monday. So yeah. Again, thanks for watching YouTube. I really do appreciate it. Make sure you can like, comment, and subscribe, and peace out.